Let me start by offering my apologies for my blunt way of writing. I can but say in excuse of it that I am more accustomed to handle a rifle than a pen. I am no stranger to exaggeration, yet however unlikely the tale I'm about to tell might seem to you, it is how I remember it. For I've learned the hard way that all things live forever, though at times they sleep and are forgotten. A great name can be an even greater burden. My special talent to attract problems just kicked in again. Another thing it seems that I've inherited from my famous ancestor.
We sure picked a lovely day to meet your ex-colleague.
I very much doubt that there is ever a day without a sandstorm around here. And he would probably object to the word colleague. I wasn't a field agent back then, after all. Only intel. The nagging voice of bureaucracy, as he so eloquently put it.
In any case, I'm sure he'll be worth the trouble.
You're seldom wrong, Professor. But today might be just one of those days. Hey, stop!
You should pick your drivers more carefully around these parts.
Professor, meet James Lee Quatermain. So many books. I thought you'd be more the magazine type.
Yeah, they came with the flat. Since you've come all this way to find me, I guess you don't just want my great-grandfather's compass for your personal collection.
No, it's of vital importance to our mission, and thus to the fate of our nation.
Sounds dramatic. I think the price just went up.
But more importantly, I want you to join our mission, Mr. Quatermain.
Look, Professor, I called a couple of old friends and did some background checks on your little agency. I'm not really interested in that mythical nonsense you guys investigate. So I'm afraid I'd have to...
I've done some checking of my own, Mr. Quatermain. On you. A gambler as notorious as yourself could use some extra cash. And Agent Goodwin could use someone with experience out there to watch our back. Here, this belonged to your great-grandfather. You'll need it.
This is gonna cost you. I hope you know that. Oh, what the hell. Just let me finish my breakfast.
What's up, guys? To everyone on YouTube searching for Deadfall Adventures PC max settings, this is what you're looking for. Alright, so I've seen a couple gameplay videos on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, I'll give this game a go. And yeah, check it out. It's okay. It got a couple of dislikes on a trailer, whatever the gameplay video was, but I think I know why. It ain't that super perfect, super good. It's okay. It's an okay game. If you was to buy it for a lot of money, I would say don't do it. Okay, wait till it gets a little bit cheap and then get it. Okay, but if you really like this game, if you really like it, and if you wanna get it, then go ahead and get it. Okay, you know, I think you've seen a couple gameplay videos now and then on YouTube, and yeah. It's an okay game. This is PC, everything is maxed out. It's also on the Xbox 360. I think it's PC and Xbox only, so it's okay. When I first played this game, my first impressions, I was like, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, this game looks pretty good, okay? And it does actually look okay. It looks great and everything. Well, this is the first level, so I'm sure there are a couple more levels to come, which might be exciting than the first level. Okay, so look at the texture details, guys. The car, the rock texture, whatever. And these are the settings. Everything is maxed out. When I started the game, it was already maxed out, so I guess it kind of like knows my graphics card, so I didn't even have to change everything. Everything was like on high. But anyway, first time playing this game, you know, I actually thought this was like Call of Juarez, okay? Because the way you use the way you draw your guns and the way you walk, the way you run, it feels like you're playing Call of Juarez. You know, I don't know which one. The last one, was it the Cartel? Whatever the name was. It feels like you're playing Call of Juarez. So I don't know if they just copied and pasted that. I'm sure it's not the same people who made the game, because if it was Call of Juarez, then it would be super good. But yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't check the developer. Okay, it feels a lot different for Call of Juarez, but only when you're shooting it feels like Call of Juarez, and when you're running just like this. Okay, so I like this part. That's when I started liking this game, because I like you shooting like this. I like these type of games, but I just don't know the story of the game. I just don't think it's that super good. Okay, from playing it, from like the first 30 minutes of playing this game, I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is it so boring? You know, but that's just my opinion. Okay, you don't have to really get affected. Your decisions don't have to be affected by my opinions. You know, if you really like it, go buy it. I like it for the fact that it feels like Call of Juarez when you're shooting and running and stuff like that. Because I really like Call of Juarez games like Bound in Blood, stuff like that. I really like that game. So yeah, guys, this is maxed out PC, AMD Radeon 7950, 3 gigabytes, 8-core processor, 8350, and no SSD. Nothing is overclocked, okay? And that's how it is. And without fraps, because usually I launch fraps, but then I don't press F9, okay? So the text will be yellow, then I know that fraps is not on. As soon as I press F9, it goes to red. That's when I say fraps is on. So when fraps is off, I think the game's kind of capped at 60 FPS or more, because the max I've seen was like 63, and then it went back to 60, but it looks like it was capped at 60 FPS. But yeah, with fraps on, you drop to about 45 as an average, 45 to 50, 53, sometimes 60 as well, depends. Yeah, depends what you're doing, but yeah, average I'd say 45 with fraps on. Okay, I don't think this game is too much of a game to use the memory on the 7950 graphics card. It's just, yeah, I just don't believe it. That's why I say it's capped at 60 frames per second. I don't know if PC games get capped at any frame rate, but that's what I saw. Okay, unless if there's anything I'm doing, because I've got 2 monitors connected to my PC, and they are on at the same time. So I guess maybe that can affect my FPS, you know. So maybe that's the reason why. But this graphics card can do a lot better, because on Battlefield 4 I get way over 60 FPS. I get to like 80 at 100% resolution scale, and with this game you telling me I just get 60 FPS and that's it? You serious? So I don't think it's my graphics card. It's just the game and how it is, unless if they can do an update. But anyway, you still get that 60 FPS with everything maxed out. So yeah, I had to eco myself. I'll leave you to the cutscene.
Ancient beasts lurking in the dark. I was one of them. But life has a way of changing your perspective.
Ich habe bereits 12 Männer da hineingeschickt. Nicht einer ist wieder herausgekommen. Wir können uns keine weiteren Verluste leisten.
Aber die Tore sind offen. Wir sind so gut wie am Ziel.
Ah, the Yankee is awake.
Good morning, Mr. Quartermain. Always a pleasure to meet a man of such august extraction, even under these unfortunate circumstances. And Fräulein Goodwin, many thanks for opening the gate for us. You have been most helpful.
How do you know our names?
And thank you for confirming them. Again, most helpful.
Oh, good one.
Don't be so hard on her, Mr. Quarterman. After all, it was you who let her driver go. He was very willing to share everything his eager ears had heard. In this savage country, don't you know mercy will only cause you trouble? I think your people call it getting rid of loose ends, yes?
Exactly.
Wait, we might still need...
That was funny. He didn't even take the gun from his hand. He just ran past him. I'm like, seriously, what's so... The storyline is just, for me, it's just, for the first 30 minutes, nothing was getting to me. I was like, okay, I only like the gameplay. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and like and leave a comment, okay? Mostly just leave a comment if you have any questions, because I like comments the most, okay? So you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but it's cool if you do. So leave a comment, guys, and then ask me any questions, and then I'll leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace. I'm out.